Good morning, it's 7:30 on Thursday, March 27th. Just leaving Brown Fork Gap, heading to Yellow Creek Gap. We're going to be staying at the Creekside Paradise bed and breakfast overnight. We're going to be going into the Smokies probably tomorrow or the day after. We're choosing to stay there because, you know, these climbs have been brutal. They've been super steep, and they're really taking their toll on us. We need to do a little resupplying, which is a lot cheaper down here than it would be up at Fontana Dam. So it's going to save us money in the long run, I believe. And we just want to recover a little bit. One thing I'm upset about is I lost my headlamp last night at the Brown Fork Gap shelter. I put a note out for everybody at the shelter to keep an eye out for it. So hopefully somebody finds it. Had it on my beanie at one time, and then I did so many things around camp, hanging my bear bag, you know, all these different things, and I have no idea where I would have lost it. Hopefully it's hiding in my backpack somewhere and I'll find it later. But for now, it's gone. So I'm gonna have to resupply and get a new one because it's very essential out here, especially at night. But I'm on my way. Let me show you kind of what the trail looks like. So I don't want to fall too far behind. Gretel shot out as usual. Dodger's still putting himself together at camp, but we have to get down to Yellow Creek Gap by 11 a.m. I mean, we can adjust our time, I guess, but we're shooting for 11 a.m. at this point. And based on our leave time, we should be able to do it. It's 5.5 miles. That sets us up for a 6-mile day tomorrow into Fontana Dam. And they have a shelter there that has showers, bathrooms, water, charging. I think they have charging. That's essential for me as well. I got to charge everything up tonight. Make certain I have enough charge going into the Smokies, just in case that shelter doesn't have it. But I think it's one of the largest shelters on the Appalachian Trail, and it's called the Fontana Hilton. It's just like any other shelter, other than the fact that it's larger and it has a lot more resources. So yeah, we should see how it is when we get there tomorrow. And then more than likely, we're going to enter the Smokies Saturday. Now, we've been at an elevation of about 3,000 to 3,500 feet this whole time. When you get into Smokies, you shoot up to 5,500, and I think the highest is 6,300. So there's a climb going in, and then it's pretty much steady most of the way, and then there's a climb going out. And it's 78 miles long, so I think it's going to take us about 5-6 days. I don't know. We're averaging 12 miles a day at this point. But yeah, we're on our way. It's a beautiful morning. It's going to warm up at this point, I believe, because I'm not dressed down in my beanie and gloves as I usually am at this point in the morning. Looking forward to a good day and maybe trying to find a new headlamp. Sorry, Gwen. It's about 8:10 a.m. I'm at the top of a ridge at the moment, picking my way through the trail. So even though it just looks like a bunch of overgrown bushes, there's actually a trail here. And a little different than what I've shown you lately, so I decided I'd show you what it looks like. Get whacked in the face every so often by a branch. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, the different volunteer groups really maintain the trail really well. They haven't been able to address all of the big tree blowdowns, and blowdowns are happening daily, I'm sure. So we report what we see, and then it gets passed along to the appropriate group, and they'll come out and eventually try to clear that part of the trail. Otherwise, the hikers are left to on their own to get through the area, climb over, crawl under, whatever it takes. Haven't had anything like that today. Just really close together bushes, as you can see. I am now coming down this trail. It's getting fairly steep. And something I haven't spoken about is, you know, when you have a lot of leaves on the ground like this, more so in some places, it's easy to slip and fall. I've had so many near falls. I've caught myself with my poles 2 or 3 different times. Gretel fell once, and then Dodger fell once over the last few weeks. So I'm the last holdout. I haven't yet fallen. I've had a few near falls, but not yet. But I just kind of wanted to show you. I'm going down now. Sorry if my phone's not pointing in the right direction. So it looks like it's a downhill, and that's the direction I came from. But it's going to be a nice warm morning today. It should be a good day. And yeah, I'll check back with you later. This is what I'm currently hiking through. So I have to be careful as I step through these rocks. It's only like this for a little bit, and then it gets to be so much smooth trail again. But then may fall back on this. So you'd see all kinds of things on this trail. I think I go up high there, yeah. So take a big step here. See if I can get this big step. Oh, there you go. Up and over. All right, so just plugging along. Still a beautiful morning. You can kind of see out in the distance the valley. The trees are covering it. That's where I came from. But moving on. About 3 miles up from where I'll be picked up for the bed and breakfast today. And yeah, so all is well still. All right. It's 10 a.m. Made it down to Yellow Creek Gap Road. We had scheduled our shuttle for 11. We thought it would take us longer. Gretel's been here a little while, obviously. And I'm making my way down now. Dodger's still coming. But anyway, this is where we're at. Hopefully Dodger will get down here and we can get the shuttle here sooner. We'll see. So, we're all set. Okay. And no, you don't have to be in it. So the name of you, this is, your B&B is the name of the whole establishment that you go by?
Yes, Creekside Paradise.
Okay.
And Cynthia rehabilitates wild animals. Now, she doesn't have any yet, it's early in the season.
Okay.
But when we start getting mothers that have been killed and now we have orphaned animals, she'll be taking them in.
And that's where you basically keep them in the areas back in there? Okay. Very nice.
Since there's no one here, maybe later Cynthia will give you a tour if you're really interested.
Oh yeah, definitely. For sure.
But,
Thank you.
We have no animals. If there was animals, I would not have.
Okay. Man, so beautiful. The wooded area.
This little creek gets very cold, like 40 degrees, 42 degrees.
Does it, during heavy rains, do you worry about it?
We don't worry about it, no. Look at the fall.
Yeah, I saw that. That's.
Fall right.
And then I saw as we were driving in, it obviously goes down further, so. Hi. Beautiful property that we're staying at. They have a barbecue and jacuzzi. And then they're right next to, it's called Creekside Bed and Breakfast. They have 3 hound dogs with them. So Cynthia went to UC Davis, believe it or not, and was a veterinarian. And so she rehabilitates injured animals or animals that are fostered that have, maybe, hi, I know. Well, this is where we're at for the day. We're gonna go into town here shortly. So this is what it looks like as you walk inside Creekside Bed and Breakfast. It's beautiful. I'll take you. And basically while we're here, we'll have breakfast served in the morning. We have access to basically the facilities. Again, this is their barbecue. There's been talk about doing a barbecue later. They have coffee service here. We can help ourselves. In our room, we have coffee. Their jacuzzi and beautiful Creekside, beautiful property. Just amazing. And going into the kitchen here, you can see, very nice, their living area. That's their private area down in there. I won't go in there. I'm okay to film up here then?
Oh, sure, hang on.
Oh, I don't mind the TV so much as long as I don't want to put you on film if you don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Okay, I won't have you then. That's fine. No, I won't even aim at you. I'll just go this way. Okay, so this is the office space. And this is the area we're staying in. Okay, we are still at the Creekside breakfast, or bed and breakfast, and this is what our room looks like. So Gretel's bed is here. They're downstairs eating their dinner. I've already eaten mine. There's Dodger's, and since I made the arrangements to stay here, they gave me this one. So I have a big bed. This will be nice. I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep. I'm exhausted, and it's only 7:30 p.m. But this home is beautiful. These people have really taken care of both of us, or all of us, excuse me. So Jeff and Cynthia are the owners of this bed and breakfast, which is also a hiker haven, I guess, during hiking season. But they have 21 acres, and she's a retired veterinarian who does animal rehabilitation. And so she has a full veterinary clinic, I guess, on this property. And it's right on a creek, beautiful creek with waterfalls and all. So it's pretty cool. 7:30 Thursday evening. It's been a good day of rest. We had to wait for our clothes to dry in the dryer and wash, and that took quite a while before we went out and got our shopping done. So that gave us a lot of downtime to kind of go through our gear, reevaluate, restructure what we're doing, get some just much needed rest. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I had a nice dinner. Got a few items for resupply. I ended up getting a second charger to go with the one I'm already using so that I had enough power to get me through 6 or 7 days without, the battery charge I need for my phone, because I want to continue making these videos. I'm not able to send videos out. I have about 3 or 4 built up, but the Wi-Fi here is not very reliable. So I'm going to have to wait even longer to get these next videos out. But by the time you see this, you would have seen the ones before it. So all is well, and we're going into the Smokies on Saturday morning. We have about 8 miles to get to Fontana Dam, which is the entrance to the Smokies. We'll get there early tomorrow and again rest up, and then it's a steep climb into the Smoky Mountains. So that should be fun. But I'm having a good time and enjoying my time on the trail so far. So thanks again for following, and I hope that you continue to do so. Sunny D out.